Greetings. This is going to be a collective energy reading. First and foremost, Holy Spirit, casting away all dark energies sent to harm or disturb me, our loved ones, and you. So I'm going to just shuffle up a bit, and then we're going to hop right into the reading. Holy Spirit, any messages for the collective? Ooh. All right, so the first card that came out was the Lovers card. Okay, so I could be talking to a Gemini, or you could just have a lot of harmony at this time, or that could be something that you're seeking. Okay, you came up as the King of Cups, as to where you're very kind, you have a lot of wisdom, and you're also nurturing your creative endeavors at this time. But with this Emperor and this Two of Cups, there is definitely someone that they're keeping up boundaries at this time to like anybody that may come towards them with like some type of like romantical connections, to where they're like, I'm not interested, because in their mind it's like they're looking at you and they're like, I know who I want. That's who I want, and that's who I'm going towards. Like, somebody's definitely thinking about coming towards you. Okay, with this High Priestess card, your intuition is definitely leading you in the right direction. So you could probably be feeling feelings that you're not really used to, you know, and it's like you're at the point now, it's like we're anticipating this connection to come through for you. Yeah, and then you're also remaining very goal oriented. Okay, you're very focused on your goals, and you're very close to success when it comes to something that you have been working towards. And it's gonna leave somebody heartbroken. Okay, Knight of Cups came out in reverse. Like, there's definitely somebody in your energy. It could be an ex or something, or like an ex-friend, or somebody that's, you know, they kind of got a little bit of weird energy, but they're definitely feeling like heartbroken and disappointed that they weren't able to work with you like as a team. Like, you definitely have someone that's looking towards working with you. All right, so Hierophant, Three of Swords, you could have had a Taurus that could have like broke your heart, or there could have been some type of like separation that happened with the Taurus. Or you could just be standing up as a leader. You know, you're learning how to stand up for yourself, like, and that really helped you to release any like past situations that could have left you feeling some emotional pain. Okay, anything else I need to know, Holy Spirit? Yeah, this ended with you walking away. All right, because somebody was just very careless. They're very careless, they're very cold-hearted, and ultimately, you know, you ended up walking away from them because you no longer wanted to work as a team with someone who wasn't willing to work as a team with you. Okay, you walking away from this situation, it helped you to find a lot of balance, and most of it was with like your time management. It like something definitely took up a lot of your time. Okay, and it caused you a lot of anxieties and sorrow and a lot of disappointments. And now it's like you're coming up as Knight of Wands, to where it's like you're very passionate, you're very brave as well, and somebody's definitely viewing you as such a strong individual with the Strength card coming out. Like, you're so strong, you're so brave, you're so courageous. Okay, you have overcame things that a lot of individuals couldn't. All right, and these individuals that you walked away from, that were like kind of playing in your energy, that, you know, they were able to affect you emotionally in the past, and it's like now they really can't do shit, and now they're like stuck. Like, they're stuck. Yeah, with this Queen of Wands, it's like you're being viewed in like a very confident, attractive type of energy, and it's because you're so determined. Okay, and you're also determined to have like harmony, like especially within your home. Okay, so expect to be like traveling soon. Okay, expect to have some celebrations, expect to be feeling like a feeling of belonging. Okay, and it's because you're consistent. You're so consistent because it's like you have your eyes on the prize when it comes to living this abundant, luxurious lifestyle. All right, you are going to have a lot of material security coming in soon, and it's literally fated for it to happen this way. Karma is definitely turning in your favor. And it's because you came out of some type of tower moment. Holy Spirit, clap out his Tower card. Like, you went through something crazy. I can't even lie. Like, your past is like full of a bunch of low quality individuals. It's like you sometimes look in your past and you're like, ew, like what even made me attracted to that, you know? And it was due to lack of structure, you know? And as you started to focus on your inner child healing and really focus on healing that inner child, you definitely were able to release a lot of that, like a lot of those feelings. Okay, and it was like more so important for you to rest and relax and, you know, take the time to yourself to contemplate, to really focus on what brings you peace. And that left you to feel very rejuvenated, okay? Because you realize your sanctuary is within the Most High. Your sanctuary is being present, like, within yourself. And that was a really good space for you to be in. And that is why you are now in the energy to be ready for this new opportunity, this new love, these new feelings, these new beginnings, these career opportunities. You're definitely manifesting a lot because you are nurturing yourself, you know, and then you're also like visualizing like your future, and it's so bright, you know. And these individuals that are like trying to look into you, probably getting like tarot readings or something on you, like all they're seeing is like positive things, and it's it's leaving them to feel some type of way, okay? Because you have your innocence, you know, you have maintained your innocence even into adulthood, okay? And that is also bringing you a lot of pleasure because you're just able to be carefree, you know. You're very playful, but it's not like in that reckless kind of way. Listen, I said not in that reckless kind of way, you know, like you let go of a lot of that recklessness, you being like easy to manipulate, where people could just get over on you. Like you're no longer holding back like your emotions, you know, like what you see is what you get, you know. And that is why you're attracting this abundance, because in the 5D you're very abundant, and it is starting to overpour and show now in the 3D, okay? So expect for you to get a lot of offers, but definitely still practice discernment, okay? Because you are in a period of solitude at this time, but it's like now you have a new perspective in your solitude, you know? When you first started your solitude journey, you're probably like, I just feel lonely. I wish I had somebody else around. And it's now you're like, hey, like if you're gonna be in my vicinity, like you're gonna have to add to something. Like you can't take anything away from me. Like this piece that I've obtained is something that money can't buy, you know what I'm saying? So like you like, yeah. You're definitely feeling very joyful, okay? And then you're also like, you have maintained your compassion, because listen, like you have been through it with this Devil card. Like you definitely have been through some shit, but you have definitely learned that, you know, you went through certain things for a reason, and that's what's really allowed you to move forward while maintaining this childlike innocence, okay? There's also going to be a rapid change when it comes to someone trying to cause conflicts, or you constantly feeling like, damn, like, why do I have to go through so much? Like, why do I have to go through so much? That is going to change very fast, okay? Because you are the star, okay? And you're really standing in that star power where it's like, you're more positive, you know, you're more optimistic. Like, you definitely have a clear direction of where you're going, and you're also very hopeful. Yeah, conflicts came out again. So what I'm going to do is clarify this conflict, Holy Spirit. Yeah, so there's somebody in your energy, like, they're very restless, okay? It's like this individual can't eat, can't sleep, can't do shit without thinking about you. And, you know, it's like the regret is like kind of like overtaking them, because they know that they can't come back from like whatever the fuck they did. With this Chariot card, you are definitely victorious, and it shows, you know, it shows that you're victorious because you are actually able to move forward. Like somebody got away with something so much that they thought when they met you that shit was just gonna be how it was. Listen, rude awakening. It was a rude awakening, all right? Because you definitely went through a breakthrough, and that is why you are in the energy now of receiving a lot of these new opportunities. And these opportunities are going to come in the form of your abundance. It's going to come in the form of individuals being generous with you. Like, you're not always going to have to give. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have individuals that are going to pour into you just as much as you're pouring into them, okay? And somebody's also going to be receiving some type of financial support, okay? So it's prevalent that you remain grounded to keep yourself in this energy to receive. There is so much abundance coming out in the spirit right now. Woo! Listen, and it's because you had like some deep wounds, you know what I'm saying? You had some deep wounds. Somebody could have struggled with mental health issues in the past. You could have been like a little bit bitter in the past. Like you could have went through some type of ruin. Like somebody tried to ruin you and you felt like a failure in some type of way, but you definitely have overcame that, okay? And like you were feeling very powerless, and it's like someone in your energy is not experiencing the same exact shit that they put you through. Like somebody put you through the ringer, and they're definitely getting their karma, and their karma is them like they're having like new ways. It's like somebody's really chatty, like they're talking a lot about like what they did wrong about something, and it's like the people around them are like, yo, like when you were doing this shit to collective, like I was telling you that wasn't okay. I was trying to give you advice to help you, but you weren't listening. You were too much in your ego. And now it's like, now they're in that woe is me type of energy, as to where they're talking about it like, damn, like I wish I would have did this, I wish I would have did that. But it's like, I wish I would have, you feel me? Like, you gotta live with the consequences of what the fuck you did. Literally, like, somebody's under judgment at this time. Like, they're heavily reflecting on this. So hopefully they heal from this. Yeah, with this Ace of Wands, like, you have made so much progress. If nobody has told you yet, I am super proud of you for making it to this point, okay? You definitely are on the right path, okay? Do not doubt yourself, okay? Remain ambitious and protective over your energy, and then also remain ambitious and protective over your peace, okay? Because having peace is unmatched. Okay, this is not something that you can fake. This is not something that you could buy. This is not something that you could borrow. This is not something that you can steal. You worked hard for it, okay? So make sure that you're upholding that, okay? Yeah, like this change, listen, this change is something beautiful. Like, you are realizing now that these endings led to some really beautiful new beginnings, and you're looking forward for it to come through because you have released this depression. Like, somebody definitely had depression, had a hold on you at one point in time, and it left you feeling very like disconnected. And you know, through meditation, through your shadow work, through your journaling, through your, you know, probably like listening to frequency music, going out on nature walks, you know, just appreciating with the things that were around you, it helped you to release all of these stronghold energies. Because for some of you, it's like you were dealing with something for a super long time, and now it's like your duty is to remain responsible for yourself and your life and your feelings, and you have a lot of long-term success, okay? This feeling is not something that's going to be temporary. Like, it's here to stay. Okay, so don't be afraid of like slipping back into an old pattern, because the old you is dead and gone. Like, when it comes to individuals being dishonest with you, lying to you, trying to trick you in some type of way, trying to manipulate you in some type of way, like, it's definitely finished with, because it's like you went through the shit that you went through so you can have the discernment so it won't happen to you again. Okay. Specific message for feminine energy with this Queen of Cups. Definitely, if someone's talking a good game, that's all fine and dandy, but their actions need to match their words, okay? Don't let nobody trick you out your spot just because they look good. That's specific for somebody. Yeah, and that's going to help you to recover from like financial losses as well, because you've learned to forgive yourself as you're overcoming this adversity. Like, you're learning to forgive yourself for just not knowing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, with this Queen of Pentacles energy, it's like you're finding your way onto like how to nurture yourself more. Like, I'm talking to someone that loved others more than they loved themselves. You know, you cared more for others more than you cared like for yourself. And it's like now you're learning how to do that now. You're learning how to nurture yourself. You're learning how to self-soothe. You're learning how to like care for your home, make your house a home. Like, you're learning how to be more nurturing and caring and loving. And you're also being socially conscious as you're doing that, okay? That means you're holding others accountable, like, that are around you as well. You know, you're no longer entertained by like shit that's horrible. You know what I'm saying? You're no longer entertained by low vibrational activities. Yeah, and then there's like, you fight for what you think is right, and then you're very determined, like, you're very passionate about it, because it's like, it's so many like karmic energies that are around you, but it's like they're not able to infiltrate like your bubble that you have built. Like, you have a strong army of protection around you, okay? Like, you really do, and you deserve this victory. You deserve this success. You deserve all this praise that you're about to get, okay? You are approaching a whole bunch of awards to come to you, and it's gonna lead to a lot of fulfillment, okay? And it's also gonna help you like have more control over your finances. It's gonna help you have more control over like your bills, how you're spending money. You know, sometimes it's like, yeah, I'm on the right path, I'm doing what I have to do, I'm budgeting, but damn, I'm still struggling, I need more. You about to get more. Listen, you about to get more. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled, okay? So, you know, don't worry too much about that, because it's definitely coming in. Look, what's right after that? You have endless opportunities coming your way, okay? your wishes are about to come true. It's like the things that you've been wishing for, the things that you've been hoping for. You might have shed a few tears, like, oh, when is this coming in? Like, it's coming in, okay? It's coming in super fast, all right? Because that is your justice. Your justice is this abundance of joy, of love, of peace. Okay, that is what's coming in for you, and it's because you're letting go of hatred. And the more that you let go of hatred, you're manifesting the reality that you do desire. Okay, so be prepared to celebrate a lot. Okay, be prepared to celebrate. Okay, a lot of you pray a lot. A lot of you are prayer warriors, and the Most High hears your call, hears your cry. All right, so continue to stand in this joyful energy. Continue to be positive, okay, because you definitely have someone that is watching you. Like, you have a lot of, like, success coming your way. There's definitely somebody in your energy that's trying to do, like, some type of kitchen magic, but it's not working. And they're seeing really fast. It's like they're trying to manifest something in your life, but it's like you're releasing baggage and overcoming hardships every day. You know, you have found a calm place. You are in a space of peace and equanimity. Like, you came out of a very, like, painful situation. And it's like somebody is thinking that they're doing, like, negative spell work onto you, but in actuality, it's, like, hitting them. High Priestess, you feel me? Your inner knowing is the best guide of all. Like, you literally have a bond between, like, the spiritual and the physical realms. Like, you are so grounded. And so continue to trust your inner knowing, okay? Yeah, we got 1919. You have the power to create the life you desire through your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions, okay? You're being called to trust in the divine plan and to embrace these new beginnings, okay? Red is a color that is significant, so that could, like, be your favorite color, or that could be a color, you could look up what it means, because red represents, like, your life force, your creativity. Red is also a color that is like, boom, I'm here, like, you demanding attention, and it also represents a lot of passion, okay, like self-awareness, power, bravery, like, and you're managing these negative emotions and channeling them positively, because in the past you suffered with having negative patterns and they kept being repeated, which is why you kept having to go through trying to learn, like, the same lessons over and over and over again. But that cycle is over because you have learned the lesson, okay? So what you're being called to do is continue to show what you're made of, stand your ground, okay? Continue to persevere, assert your nature, hold your own, because you're definitely in a good space right now. And continue to do these self-care rituals, okay? These self-care rituals could be, for example, it's like having, like, aromatherapy, you know, lighting candles. You could have, like, your little diffuser with your essential oils in them, drinking water, taking a bath, meditating, journaling, spending time outdoors, walking. Like, those things can help you, because there's somebody, like, in your energy, like, they are very promiscuous at this time. It's like they're trying to find love in all the right places. They're trying to find you in all the right places, and they're realizing that there's no other you. You know, you are a divine being. You were the divine being in their life, and they completely fumbled it. They completely fucked it up, and now they're realizing they have no fucking options other than to heal. So we'll see what they do with it. But for you guys, like, you're definitely going in the right direction, okay? With this return to sender, like, everything that is negative being sent to you is being returned back to its rightful owner. Like, you are the master of your own spiritual destiny, so continue to stand in that power, all right? If this resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Continue to live in love and light. Bye.